Morning to all of you and welcome to this panel discussion, Engineering Education, Match Your Passion, Charting the Right Career Choice. So the intention is basically to give you insights about these branches and that too from the heads of the departments. So since you might have met us, most of you might have met us in the admission section. And welcome to today panel discussion, Engineering Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. Welcome, ma'am. Next we have the head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Satyanarayan Garu. Welcome, sir. Next we have head of the Department of ECE, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, sir. Welcome, sir. Next we have the head of the Department of CSE and CSB, Dr. Nagini ma'am. Computer Science and Engineering and Computer Science and Business Systems. Both these branches are headed by Dr. Nagini ma'am. Next we have Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering branch headed by Dr. Manjula Shri ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Next we have IT Department, Information and Technology headed by Dr. Srinivas Rao Garu. Welcome, sir. Next we have Automobile Engineering Department headed by Dr. Srinivas Rao Garu. Next we have, welcome, sir. Next we have Department of CSM and IoT headed by Dr. Sandhya ma'am. So she is heading the Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning and Internet of Things. Welcome, ma'am. Next we have head of the Department of Data Science, Cyber Security and AIB, Dr. Rajshekhar sir. So he is heading three branches: Computer Science and Computer Science Engineering in Data Science, Computer Science Engineering in Cyber Security, and Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. So thank you, sir. Thank you for all of you for sparing your time. So please be seated. Yeah, so the main motto of this panel discussion is to give you some insights into engineering education. So that's what is the title of the panel discussion, where we said engineering education. And next thing what we said was match your passion. So I request all the parents and the students to identify your passion rather than just going by the crowd. So please identify what your passion is related to the branch aspect, and then choosing the right career choice. So we want you that these insights, whatever we are providing through this panel discussion, will be helping you in taking the right career choice. Okay, so first I would like to go with the Department of Mechanical Engineering. So Satyanarayan sir. So Times Magazine reports that the drive to replace humans with machinery is accelerating. Mechanical engineers possess an array of technical skills that no robot could replace, not to mention the creativity and imagination that they bring to the table. Now the question is, how do you ensure that a future-proof career is within the reach for your mechanical students? What kind of knowledge, skills and experience are needed to accelerate or secure their career, sir?
So good afternoon to all. So in 1984, when Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister, supercomputers were brought to the India. At that time, people are fear about their jobs. And again in 1991 also, when the P.V. Narasimha was the Prime Minister of India, he globalized the market. At that time, industries are also worried about their marketing of their products. But these two examples, so if we consider these two examples, machines are replaced the human beings. What happens later? Jobs are increased. Indians have more jobs even in outside the India also. So jobs are increased. Robots are not replaced the human beings at all. But they assist the human beings, they accelerate the tasks of human beings, not replacement of. One best example, suppose in industry environment where the high temperature zones are there, the people are very difficult to work in those temperature zone areas. In those areas, the usage of these robots are very important to sustain their health conditions. Similarly, other example in industries, welding areas. In welding fumes are hazards to human health. In those areas also, robots are very useful for human beings. So in such conditions only, the usage of robots are helpful to the human beings. These are not at all replacing the human beings. But first we understand for that. But if the existing industry scenarios are replaced by the robots, then new products and new innovations have come. So in those areas also, manufacturing industries have come to the India or in the manufacturing sector. And new jobs are created in those areas. This is a cyclic process. Old products are replaced by the robotic manufacture and new innovations, new products are developed. In those areas also, again jobs are created. So it's a cyclic process. So robots are not at all replacing the human beings. But there are the areas where the human's intervention is must. I listed those areas, particularly in creativity and innovation. Robots cannot do. Only the mechanical engineers or engineers can do creativity and innovation. The next point is complex decision making. In complex decision making, robots cannot do. Only the engineers will take the decisions in complex scenarios. The third point is design optimization. This is very important. Design optimization is one area where the human intervention is must. Want to design, optimize the designs. We have several options. Out of several options, we have to choose the best one. The only man can do. Then next one is interdisciplinary collaboration. The people have to work with other branches like electronics or computer science, etc. In those areas also, the human intervention is necessary. Robots cannot do. And next one is adaptability and troubleshooting. Suppose is there any problem in industry, the human intervention is necessary. Robot cannot solve the troubleshooting problems. That will happen suddenly. And the next one, ethical considerations. Ethical considerations, the robots are machines. They do what earlier they programmed as per their program. But the human ethical considerations point of view, machines cannot do that. Only human beings that do that ethical considerations. Next one, hands-on skills. Like that, apart from that, even creative thinking also, adaptability and flexibility, moral awareness, leadership skills, empathy and teamwork. These are the things where robots cannot intervene in industrial scenarios. The first part of the question. Second part of the question is skills, knowledge and experience required for a mechanical engineers. There are some few domains where the mechanical engineering student have to increase their skills and capabilities. The first one is development of advanced materials, particularly composite materials, smart materials, metamaterials, carbon nanotubes. So this is the one this is the area where the mechanical engineers have to work to improve their career or to enhance their career opportunities and careers also. The next opportunity is adapt to additive manufacturing, particularly 3D printing. Nowadays 3D printing is crazy. We can use 3D printers everywhere, in each and every field. So this is the area where the mechanical engineers plays a major role. Then the next one is robotics and automation. So robotics and automation is integral part of mechanical nowadays due to mechanization industries or automated industries. The next part is sustainable design. Design the things as per the without harming the environment. That is another important area where the mechanical engineers will develop the skills. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is also part of mechanical engineering nowadays. Biomechanics and bioengineering. This is the area where this is the developing area, upcoming area. The mechanical engineering has to work for that. So if we have a good skills in these areas, then mechanical engineers will have a good career opportunities. Apart from that, space exploration and off-earth engineering. Then Internet of Things, industrial Internet of Things, industrial IoT. Then nanotechnology. Apart from the energy systems, space engineering, quantum engineering, human-machine interface. These are the domains where the mechanical engineering students has to focus to improve their career opportunities and also to enhance their careers. Thank you, madam.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for emphasizing the fact that robots can't replace mechanical engineers. Okay, so sir was telling about how there is lot of scope for mechanical engineers and what are the areas or domains where a mechanical engineering student can look forward to for job opportunities. I think all of you are aware, and in spite of that I'll just make a mention that there are minor degree programs which are being offered by all the core course engineering courses, and sir is mentioning about AML and all these courses, so they can be taken as a minor degree program by along with doing with the mechanical engineering course also. So that possibility is also there. Not only AI, data science, cyber security, Internet of Things, and innovation and entrepreneurship. And I think mechanical engineering, I would like to really mention that they have a very good alumni who have passed out from this institute, where there is one entrepreneur called Kaustubh, where he has done some AC helmets and he is into commercialization. And there is also students coming from prestigious companies like Tesla and all, who have got good job offers coming from our mechanical engineering department in VNRVJIET. Okay, so thank you, sir. So next I would like to move on to EEE department, electrical and electronics engineering department, to Poonam ma'am. So the electrical engineering field is very dynamic and continues to grow and expand. The rapid pace of technological innovation and development is driving the demand for electrical and electronic engineers in the automotive industry, energy storage, renewable energy, and smart grid technologies. So now, as the new demands are emerging for electrical engineers in various fields, how do you ensure a seamless transition for your students into this world of exciting career opportunities, madam?
Yes. Good afternoon to all, and welcome to this panel discussion. As we are sitting in a cool environment with lot of power and wireless mic in my hand, you can understand that without power these days nothing is possible. So as people say that roti kapda makan is what used to be essential thing for living a good life, right? Living a better life, but right now without power nothing is possible. So as we are moving ahead, like you know that this is the oldest branch, electrical and electronics engineering, and because of the need, different diversification has come to this branch. But you might be aware, you may be aware that as European countries are moving ahead with the independent power supplies, like every independent houses is having their independent power supply. It can be solar, it can be wind, it can be any other renewable thing. And you are seeing like the change in the, even in Hyderabad roads itself, we see the number plate with the green color, and we can understand that EV is moving, and people, when I am spending my mileage is 18 km per 18 kilometer per liter for diesel, and EV people claim that my per kilometer is only for 60 paisa or 70 paisa. So you can understand the way technology is changing and how electrical engineering is coming into the role. So you can see in future, I don't know whether you are aware of, like earlier when we used to travel, we used to see lot of substations near around our houses, around our villages, around our cities. But these days when you move to the city from one corner to other corner, you are unable to see where is the substation. It has gone to the basement of the big apartments. So era is changing, and this is not possible without the emerging technologies, without integration, IT integration, without like information and technology integration with the electrical engineering. So as the change is happening, electrical engineering of VNRVJIET is also changing in that pace, and our courses are very much in line with the emerging technologies. Here a student, as per the national education policy, learns lot of course-based learning here, course-based, like every courses they'll do lot of projects, and they will learn with with their computers. Like every course you will understand there is some simulation, there is some programming. Like without that, these days this electrical engineering is not possible. So renewable, you can see like based on the different demands, when your house, when your building is only for 10 flats, you require a different solar system, right? When your building is with 100 flats, like suppose it's a gated community or something, your power requirement is different. So you can see like that calculations, that all those analysis, a student understand how much will be the solar power demand for that particular place, what will be the inverter, and that inverter how it can be integrated with the grid, and how that programming can be done. All these courses students learn in our electrical engineering. So they have to use the emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and they're like, it's a diversified branch where a student can utilize any kind of opportunity which is available for any other branches. So that's how electrical engineering is. Energy storage, like in future, I think most of you will be supplying your power, supplying your house power from your from your EV car, and from your house you will charge your electric vehicle. As we are doing for two-wheeler in house itself, future will come, your vehicle will charge your house. Your vehicle will be giving power to your houses. So that's how this engineering branch is changing. Lot of advancement is there in our course. We have lot of industry connect. We take the input from industry, how these job profiles are changing for our student, and based on that they get training in our department. So that's how I think.
Yeah.
And the most advantage thing, only electrical engineering student, core branch student, only like they will be having the opportunity in the public sectors like BHEL, Steel Authority of India Limited, ONGC. So that's how like ample opportunity they get in all the diversified areas. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for emphasizing on the prospectives that are associated with electrical engineering branch. So as ma'am was suggesting, we ourselves are witnessing the fact that daily we are looking at EV vehicles, hybrid vehicles. So there a lot of things are happening, especially with respect to renewable energy sources also. And as ma'am was mentioning, so they do have very good industry tie-up. They are associated with HBL also. They are doing a lot of research projects related to that. They have been associated with hydrogen fuel cell. So there are many things which they proactively do. And electrical engineers, I think one of our proud alumni, she's working in NASA also. So I think electrical branch itself is like a strong base for the core engineering branches, especially with respect to the circuit branches. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for emphasizing on that fact. So now we move on to the CSE branch, Computer Science and Engineering, and Computer Science and Business Systems. So in today's modern society, the influence of computer science on Innovation is profound, shaping the orbit of the future. With technology deeply integrated into all the aspects of daily life, the demand and scope of computer science engineering and skilled professionals is soaring, making it a cornerstone of the job market's growth. Now, ma'am, how do you unleash the potential of your students to become well-versed with the required skill set in this rapidly evolving world of technology?
Yeah, good morning to all of you and a warm welcome to hear about how good it is to take up CSE or CSBS. Our motto is to reach out to the society and reach out to the people on a one click for all the information you want. We are aligned in that direction. And to do this, algorithms play a vital role for us. Take a electrical background, take electronics background or anything, you want to see the results on your mobile and we are there. And our students also work in coordination with rest all branches because the machine learning models have to be developed. Our students get associated with multidisciplinary activities. And to take it ahead, we provide a lot of new technologies, insights to them, not only to build the basic mobile apps where you get the information on a one click, but the latest generative tools that are being coming up into the market, our students are well associated with them. So to generate any AI tools also we require coding at the background. It's not going to happen overnight. And also we are not only in this direction. You know, when you wanted to buy a building with as a civil engineer, you don't look into like what is the materials going into that, but you wanted to have a 3D glance of how the building is going to look like, and we are there. Take an electrical engineering, the power being generated, how much is being generated over solar power or anything. You don't want to go up and measure at your meter levels, but you would like to see it on your mobile, and we are there. Take any branch, we are there. That means it shows that you can develop applications not only for the base core CSE domain, but also for all other domains involved here, and our students are well versed in all these directions. Our students are encouraged to be taking up projects, not only along with themselves, but the students can be part from other branches also, so that interdisciplinary research culture comes into their blood. And it's not only about placements, dear parents. We encourage the students to be part of the research activities among the faculty and the funded projects that we get. The students are involved, so that the students are equipped with some publications based on which the way they get the higher organization placed in US or anything, they are funded equally with a scholarship based on the research activities they do and the publications they do. So this is where we stand. And coming to CSBS, they are not only equipped with this, a bit more points that they are equipped with is the management subjects. And this gives an edge for them to take into MBA courses and all this. And also they can get into all sort of fintech companies. This is what I would like to deliver on part of CSE and CSBS. And I'll reach out to your questions at the end of this panel discussions. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for letting us know your presence throughout all the branches of engineering. So nice to hear on that aspect. So next I would like to move on to the civil engineering department. So civil engineers are the most integral part of our society. India is experiencing rapid economic growth, and as the economy shifts from manufacturing to services, there is a growing need for civil engineers to design and manage the construction of infrastructure projects. Ma'am, the question is, how are you grooming your students as qualified professionals to meet the demand for infrastructure development in India? And also, can you comment on how you leverage the dearth of qualified engineers in grabbing potential job opportunities?
I'll try to do justice for this question, Kranti. Good afternoon, one and all. So hopefully everybody might be understanding how my ward is going to excel or succeed in life if they take civil engineering branch. As ma'am was mentioning, lot of infrastructure development is happening in the country. So previously we used to tell civil engineering is mother of all the engineering branches. Now I feel it is the backbone of the economical growth of any nation. So in what way it is going to have impact on civil engineers, I mean to say, becoming a job seeker or job provider. Here in VNRVJIET, the curriculum of civil engineering is designed in such a way that all the skill set required to pursue their career or pursue their higher education in the respective field are being addressed with. Like our curriculum is right from first year, it is being integrated with all the basic coding skills like C programming, data structures, Python programming, everything. From second year onwards, they are being into data analytics and artificial intelligence also. As my colleagues were mentioning, maybe within a decade time, all the engineering branches will get unified. So none of the branch can sustain on its own. But protecting the fundamental essence of core branches, like for civil engineering, we are going ahead with all the latest technologies implementation. It is not like age-old kind of things what we are going to preach here for our students, but it is being merged with all the latest technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, everything. Students are being offered projects from the department, and from third year onwards, as the moderator was telling, like we have minor degrees they can opt for, minor degrees in artificial intelligence and machine learning, in cybersecurity, in IoT and data science, innovation and entrepreneurship also. So they need to do 18 credits extra apart from the regular curriculum, so that they will get at the end of the day BTech civil engineering with minor in AIML and so on. Apart from that one, the curriculum is going to have more focus on the skill set by offering open elective tracks. A student need to do 4 open electives in their curriculum. So the skill set what they are going to get is they can opt for either robotics, which they are not going to study as their core courses. So like that we have different domains like sensor technologies, Java processing, or smart cities. We have various domains in open elective tracks also. Every student has to opt for any one of the open elective track. End of the day, they get a proficiency certificate in that particular stream, like proficiency in robotics, proficiency in Java. Like that, they are going to get that kind of skill set. Apart from this one, our curriculum also offers some certifications for our students, because they need to go ahead with different domains. Civil engineering has lot of domains like transportation engineering, structural engineering, construction management, water resources, geotechnical, geographical information systems. There are n number of streams in civil engineering domain. If a student wants to pursue their higher education or to seek any job in that particular domain, so that required skill set is imparted in the curriculum itself by giving the certification programs. Right now we are giving our students building information modeling, machine learning for civil engineers, MEP, mechanical, electrical and plumbing technologies, apart from coding skills. So these are the skill set what we are seeing in the students. Apart from that, industry offered courses are there in our professional electives. Like present day trends are precast technologies, pre-engineered buildings. So like this, we have pre-engineered building people coming here, designing our codes and delivering that one. So we have centers of excellence which are being given by Pedalite, Center of Excellence by Cadeploy. So we always give in the curriculum the latest softwares. So as I said, it is not on the paper. We always do the structural designs and go to the site and do the construction of a high-rise buildings. We need to go for adoption of any analysis packages and softwares. So in the curriculum, they're all imbibed in the civil engineer curriculum. Like we are not doing any drafting using drafter. So for the past 1.5 decades, we are practicing using AutoCAD drafting packages. We are going ahead with analysis packages like STAD and ETABS. All these things are being imparted in the curriculum itself. You don't need to go outside and learn those things. So such sort of skill set is being imparted to the students so that they can go for either job seeking or go for their higher education. They are equally eligible to do their higher education in IT technologies also. So it is not that you should stop here, but whoever has the passion, generally our students will not deviate from the core, but don't compare the packages. We always insist the student to just focus on their career. Initially it may be little low, but later on this is more been attracting the civil engineers with 5 years experience are more secured in the market. That is where you need to sort out. These are the skill sets, as ma'am was mentioning, like different domains. There is, I think 2 weeks back, there is a article in Times of India, so saying that there is a dearth for civil engineers in the nation. So in the coming next decade, we are going to have lot of opportunities for civil engineers. As I said, 1 trillion is the job opportunities what they are going to have by 2025. So because the country's infrastructure is been focusing more on road networks, building systems, housing, all those things which are going to give more employability, for which the skill set required, we are training the students in project management skills, construction skills, are going for GIS technologies. So as my colleagues were telling, it is all integrated with latest technologies. In the department also, we have lot of interdisciplinary projects which are being taken up by the students, like autonomous tool developments for bolt loosening detection, or anything machine learning models for road surface detections, drone technologies. Everything is a part of the curriculum, and students are encouraged to do projects in this direction also. So keeping this in mind, so there will be a bright future for civil engineers in the country for the coming by 2030, they are having very bright future with good pay packages also. That is what the future, what I can say, job roles are and opportunities. We have in our department, majority of the students have turned into entrepreneurs also. Not as job seekers only, job providers. They have become job providers also. So with respect to different construction materials, with respect to different technologies, like as I was mentioning earlier. So students are being more encouraged and being promoted to take up all these things into their mind. So thank you, ma'am. Hopefully I have.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for emphasizing on this aspects related to civil engineering. I think there was a lot of mention about use of technology in the infrastructure works, as ma'am was telling, and also we have been seeing many articles also coming up where they are using technology for the infrastructure projects. And as we know, as the population increases, infrastructure requirements are increasing, and the qualified engineers, civil engineers, there is definitely a shortage, and I think there will be a lot of scope for job opportunities on this end. And I would like to also mention that one of the alumni from civil engineering department, there is an IAS officer also who has come out from VNR civil engineering branch, who is called as Sasya Reddy. I think that's a proud achievement for them. So next I would like to move on to EC department, Electronics and Communication Engineering department. So Electronics and Communication Engineering branch is considered to be a versatile branch with a broad spectrum of opportunities, from mobile phones and computers to televisions and ultra-modern satellites. Electronics and Communications Engineering has become an essential discipline in all the industries. Sir, how do you build the competent abilities in your students for promising career options in these varied domains, sir?
Thank you, ma'am. So welcome to this discussion. As ma'am kind few words, anyone can relate those words with our daily life, or at least other way, let me ask other way. So what is the most important device so in our daily life? Without that we are, yeah. Oh. I hope all of you know how important that device is nowadays. So is it, all of you agree with that? I hope. Is it an electronic device? Yes, no? Okay. We are, in fact, I am from EC in Electronics and Communication Engineering. It has two words, electronics as well as communication. So is that device related to electronics or communication, or both? In fact, both, no? It has electronics part as well as communication. Ma'am kind few more words like satellite, TVs. All of you know that now the present government of India focusing on few things. All of you heard like some technology like 5G technology. Now after 5G, what next? So 5G soon we are going to experience, already some of you are already experiencing, but soon all of us are going to experience like our 4G. But already research is going on in 6G also. Similarly, one more buzzword is semiconductor technology. In fact, even government is focusing on that. Even we are expecting a lot of job opportunities in these two areas, especially in India. Of course, already other countries already developed, but at least in India, they are the two core areas, as per my feeling. So, keeping these latest buzzwords and importance of government in mind, so we framed our curriculum starting with basic concepts required for ECE students. Even beyond that, so what are the specialized required, those also kept in mind. Accordingly, we formed some electives known as professional electives. Suppose if you are interested in to proceed your career in communications, we have a track like communication track. So where do we involve all these subjects, like I told you, satellite, radar, all these subjects are microwave. So they are some advanced courses related to communication. Along with basic subjects, we have something like, when I say communication, we require some signals, all those things. So what are signal? How do they communicate? How do they transmit? So all those things, subjects are already there. In addition, he can become an expert or specialized by taking that corresponding elective. Similarly, suppose if you are interested in semiconductor field, so we do have a track like VLSI track. So he can choose that track also, and he can become competent in that VLSI track. So like that, we have other domains in our ECE like image and signal processing, somewhat related to your artificial intelligence. In fact, this is basic for your artificial intelligence, AI. And do we have this one buzzword coined by mechanical experts, are robotics. So for robotics and all those things, we require some knowledge of this controlling. Like for that, we have the track like embedded and IoT track. Okay, so like that we have different tracks. So students, once they go through these curriculums, they become some competent and they are acquired with all those skills. Beyond this curriculum, we do conduct different training activities. So we started already one training on VLSI. So we have collaboration with industry, Sumir IIT. With help of them, we are planned one training sessions for almost 4 semesters. And then we have clubs, we have student clubs, we have VLSI club, IoT club, where these students will involve and do the different activities along with your industry persons. We have MOU with different VLSI industries, so even they do and come and participate in all these activities, and also they guide our students. Like that, we have, suppose if you are interested in, ma'am already said, we have minor tracks. So ECE students can choose these minor tracks like AI, ML, and data science, and even cyber security those also. Like that, we have a good number of consultancy research projects with our DRDO as well as Anand Technologies. So Anand Technologies is one of the company where they involve in all these satellite launching, all those things. They are part of those satellites. So we have a consultancy project where they involve our students also. So where the students get an exposure of doing this all kind of core kind of projects. In addition to, of course, software projects. That's how we make our students to be ready at the end of 4th year. One more thing, if students interested, though they got ECE, but they are interested in codes or software jobs, we do have that kind of track also. So we have trained coding skills starting from first year itself. So we have parallel tracks, software tracks as well as code tracks. So students are free to choose those tracks. In fact, we do have students can choose their project in their interested domains. If they are interested in to carry out the project in communication domain, they are free to. In fact, in our department, faculty also group like their domain-wise grouping is there. We have communication faculty, ma'am is also part of that. We have VLSI faculty, embedded faculty, and image signal processing faculties. So students also free to choose their interested domain. They can carry out their project starting from 3rd year to 4th year. So all of you maybe know that students can carry out course-based projects. So there also they can get some knowledge about that. Okay. So keeping all this in mind, I hope I need not to say that whether ECE has a future or not. So what is the answer for that? So as long as mobile phones are existing, so definitely you can say there is future for ECE. Not only that, satellite, all those are buzzwords. So we need those to communicate anything. You can experience, maybe some are senior persons, they can experience or they are already experienced how this communication is evolved earlier days to nowadays. So that's, I hope you agree that there is no stop at that. Okay, thank you ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So you have emphasized the fact that EC is somewhere a middle ground for all the technologies, whatever you have listed out. So thanks on that note. And I would like to mention here, I belong to EC department only. Another important thing is our alumni, our proud alumni. So our students are in Intel, Qualcomm, and Synopsys. So these are all some of the core core industries which are considered to be very prestigious organizations, especially for the EC domain students. Okay, so thank you, sir. Thank you for emphasizing on ECE. Next, I would like to move on to computer science engineering, artificial intelligence and machine learning, as well as IoT. So the future of AI is incredibly exciting. I think many of you will agree with me. So while AI has the potential to usher in a future where technology empowers and enriches humanity, Internet of Things has emerged as a leading technology around the world that has gained a lot of popularity in a lesser time. The advancements in AI and ML have made the automation of IoT devices easy. So ma'am, how do you harness the potential of your students to catch up with the evolving trends in these domains of AI and IoT to grab lucrative job offers?
Good morning all of you. I welcome all the parents, aspiring students for this panel discussion. Before I start, I would like to mention something which I saw today morning in the newspaper. In the Enadu paper, on to the left corner of the first page, there is a cartoonist, famous cartoonist, Mr. Sridhar. He keeps providing some cartoons. So today morning I saw Krutrima Meda Kurchi, that will remain the promises to the politicians. So that is being developed. So then I realized, so AI has come to this edge also. So AI is everywhere, as all my learned professors here have spoken or talked about. Now let me answer the question that Kanti Sudha ma'am has put up. How we are going to harness the students prepare them in these technologies of AI, ML and IoT. We have various strategies that we have come up with. Initially, the first strategy I would say is the curriculum. When we look into the curriculum of AI, ML and IoT, we have come up with comprehensive courses on the basics and the in-depth insight courses that are related to artificial intelligence, machine learning as well as IoT. Like we have initially AI and then ML, deep learning, computer vision, and when we look at IoT, we have courses like sensors and devices, IoT architecture and protocols, embedded system design. We also have edge computing. Of course, we also play a very important role where we take in interdisciplinary approach. Like we have, when we have courses like embedded system design, we have our own department, the faculty from the other departments who keep teaching these courses. Like we take help from ECE department, EIE department. So we have a blend of interdisciplinary approach. The projects are also being done in interdisciplinary approach. The second thing, apart from the curriculum, we have project-based learning. The students will keep doing course-based projects right from their second year in the laboratories. During their courses, they have course-based projects. They have internship projects in second year, and in third year, they have minor projects, and then they come up with their final year major projects. During all these projects, they have project-based learning with real-time data sets, and they work with real-time problems. They are also finding solutions for the societal impact projects. So this is how the course is being planned. We also look at the industrial collaboration. We have our few courses and few our viewers, panel members who are from the industry. So we take suggestions from them on how do we design our course or what are the topics to be included in our courses. So and then we also conduct guest lectures, FDPs, for our faculty as well as for our students. so that they are in terms with whatever is being done in the industry, like generative AI, responsible AI. So we look into all these aspects. Our own faculty are like they have done certifications from IIT Hyderabad, and we have PG diplomas from MIT, Texas School, online PG diplomas exclusively in machine learning, and these are the faculty who keep teaching the students these particular courses. We have faculty who have taken the famous scalar course from Srikant Chekuri Verma, which many of the students are also opting. So we have faculty who have trained in this applied AI course from our own department, and they do teach the students. They are the one who teach the students on these exclusive edge cutting technologies. We also look into the innovation part. Though we are new department, we have our own second year students who have started a small startup here on de-smoking. So we are also looking into that with the help of our own BJ Hub, like T-Hub. We have an innovation center here. So we do collaborate with that. And we also have our students who are working into research projects with through our different research interest groups, which have been put into 6 or 7 groups. Our faculty, who is the senior faculty, who are the coordinators for these particular groups, and other faculty who join these groups based on their interests, and the students collaborate with these faculty as well as these coordinators to develop research projects. Our own students from IoT who are passed out, they have come up with a patent in IoT also. So this way we are encouraging the students into research, patents, and other aspects also. These are the various strategies that we look into. We also look into the certifications of the students at the basic level and also at the advanced level. We do provide training for them right from second year. They have training in front-end technologies, back-end technologies, AWS, and various other trainings are also being provided. I hope I have answered how we are well geared up through AI, for AI/ML as well as IoT. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for emphasizing on what all your branch and department is doing. I think this is one question I think ma'am has answered, which most of the parents during the admission query keep asking me. So are there qualified faculty for these emerging branches, especially the new branches like AML and IoT? I think ma'am has answered that very clearly. So we are well ahead of all the other colleges or institutes, because our faculty are well trained, and they do carry some certification, standard certification courses, because of the requirement that the faculty have to stay updated with all the latest skills. So our visionary management has already given this as input to all the faculty in VNR. So that's the reason why prior to the sanction of these courses itself, most of our faculty were having expertise in these areas. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for those insights. Next, I would like to ask Automobile Engineering Department, Gudu. So a career in automotive engineering can open up a world of possibilities. So with job roles ranging from automobile designer to quality engineer. So there is something for every aspiring engineer. So the question, sir, is how do you ensure that your students are staying updated with the industry advancements and trends which can help them advance in this field? And also, can you clear the apprehensions of girl students who aspire to join this branch?
Thank you, madam. Thank you. So good morning, one and all. So already it's okay. So first of all, I would like to say this is the only college offering automobile engineering in the state of Telangana. If anybody is interested to pursue automobile engineering, this is the only opportunity. And just the size of the automotive company in India. How many vehicles are produced every year? Every year 3 crore vehicles are produced in India, 3 crores. Out of which 2.5 crores are sold in India and 50 lakhs are exported. That is the present capacity of our market. And in future, by 2045, this is going to be double and we are going to be number 1. So that is the prediction. So available with the service. So that is the size of the industry. So with this size of the industry, so I don't have any doubt in getting the opportunities for any automobile engineer. So we have good industry tie-ups. Like any vehicle to come into the market, there are agencies like ARI, Automotive Research Association of India. The vehicle has to pass through the testing of that agency. Our students who have pursued automobile engineering at our place are employed in that agency, Automotive Research Association of India. And there is one more agency called Central Institute of Road Transport. So this crash test and all, these are performed by these agencies. So automotive engineers are very much required even to certify the vehicles coming into market. Okay. So just recently we sent 12 students to CIRT at Pune, Central Institute of Road Transport, and some of the students are offered Scientist B and Scientist A. There are very good opportunities for them. And just I would like to say the opportunities. So how many of you know like Kalki movie which is going to be released, Bujji? Have you seen promotion? Promotion of Kalki movie, right, Bujji. So that vehicle is produced at JM Automotive Coimbatore. So that company is owned by one of our management members. Our students got opportunity to work in that company. So when this Bujji was designed and fabricated. So that is, these are all the availability of opportunities for the graduates who are passing out from automobile engineering. Okay. So here, coming to the curriculum, we have best curriculum. Like before designing the curriculum, we consult the industry leaders, and certifying agencies. Like we have members from Board of Studies, members from RI, Pune, and we have members from Mahindra and Mahindra. And like this, we take the suggestions from industry leaders and also our students who are pursuing their masters and who have completed masters at prestigious universities across the globe. So by taking the suggestions from all these stakeholders, we design the syllabus. And for example, some of the courses, so you might be like, so this is all available on the website. If anybody is interested, they can go to the website, what are the courses, what is the curriculum. So we have automotive, electrical and electronics. So automotive is not only just everything, this is interdisciplinary, even the curriculum is also interdisciplinary. We have automotive, electric and electronics, and we have automotive simulation, and we study, our students study electric and hybrid vehicles. Nowadays, so majority of the vehicles coming in are electric and hybrid vehicles. And we have automotive IoT. Now, coming to future, it is going to be V2I, vehicle to infrastructure, vehicle to vehicle communication. So we have automotive IoT in our syllabus. And we have advanced driver assistance systems. You might have heard ADAS, ADAS. It stands for Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. We have in our curriculum. And automotive embedded systems is there. And our automotive motorsport engineering. So here in our college we have a club called Society of Automotive Engineers. SAE club is there. So there we have an exclusive laboratory for the students, which is non-curriculum laboratory, which is not part of the regular curriculum. There is an exclusive laboratory for only for students projects. So they do design, fabrication and testing and participate in the national and international events organized by SAE, Society of Automotive Engineers. So students interested in participating in those events, they may pursue this course, motorsport engineering. So they participate in different types of competitions like all-terrain vehicles. Suppose somebody is familiar with these competitions, all-terrain vehicle competitions are there, and Supra type, like farmer type vehicle competitions are there, go-kart competitions are there. So about 25 students will form into a group, they work, they design, they fabricate, they test here and take it to the competition. And there, even this also, they create some opportunities for the employment. So when this event is being organized, some companies do visit to those places to recruit the students, those who have performed better. So like that, we got few opportunities for the students through these competitions also. And also we have very good industry tie-up for guest lectures and other things. We have got recently our students and along with other students of other branches. So ZF company, ZF is Automotive Giant of Germany. It has come forward to offer a training exclusive for VNRVJIET students, that is AutoSAR. Okay. Automotive Open System Architecture. So we are fortunate to have the tie-up with ZF. So like this we have many, like recently I came across with one of my friends working at Ford Research at USA. He said automotive is not just only related to mechanical. They are recruiting people who have knowledge of automobile engineering along with data science and machine learning. So we are training our students in these areas also. So like this, there is no depth of opportunities for the students joining automobile engineering. So that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving insights into automobile engineering branch. Not addressed. Okay, sir. Please continue.
So I forgot, madam, second part. So you asked about the opportunities for the girl students. So it is very much suited for girl students. So here, nowadays everything is designing and sophisticated this thing, they are not lifting of everything and all. Don't think that this is not suitable for automobile engineering for girl students. It is very much suitable. They are pursuing well and they are placed in good companies and they are more preferred than boys with equal knowledge. Suppose equal competency, if there is a boy and girl, girls are more preferred to meet the gender diversity in the industry. So they are striving to meet the gender diversity. There are more opportunities for the girl students.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I would like to say, so automobile engineering students are the most proactive students on the campus, building something or the other, always working with the vehicles. And the electrical vehicle which you see in our campus is also built by their students only. So they work with interdisciplinary domains. So they work with all the different kinds of branches of engineering in the college itself. And they build, and as sir is mentioning about the competitions, they go to a lot of competitions, Baha and other things which sir was mentioning, and they bring a lot of laurels to the college. So thank you, sir. Thank you for the insights on automobile engineering. Next, I would like to move to the next branch of engineering, electronics and instrumentation engineering. So in this fast growing age of automation and process industries, electronics and instrumentation engineer is an inevitable choice of every industry. While these engineers play a crucial role in sectors like manufacturing, oil and gas, healthcare, aerospace, ensuring optimal performance, safety and efficiency, they also work on sensors, transmitters, controllers and software, contributing to the advancement of technology and enhancing the reliability and productivity of complex systems and machinery. Ma'am, the question to you is, how do you gear up your students to acquire these diverse set of skills to excel in their profession of choice?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Before answering to your question, ma'am, instrumentation itself is a domain. It's a multidisciplinary domain where the need for instrumentation engineers is there in every other domain. So, sir has told an example of like everyone's instrument, like mobile phone is a combination of electronics and communication. It's not only that. Every smart mobile has a minimum number of 50 sensors on it. So sensor is the first device of the sensing. The instrumentation engineer will be studying about starting with sensors, measurement and control and instrumentation. So they are developing, they are able to develop instruments and which are subdivided into like process instruments which can be used to control the processes in many industries, most of the industries in different domains like power plants, process industries, manufacturing industries. Then there are subdomains like biomedical instrumentation, analytical instrumentation, and we all know like robotics and drones are there playing a good role in every application. So all these things are the mandatory courses our instrumentation students are studying. And coming to how we are preparing, the curriculum has been designed very well, like it has very diverse courses, like in first and second years all the students will be learning about the basic coding languages. They'll be studying the basic engineering courses, like they'll study electronics, they'll be studying instrumentation basic courses, they'll be studying the electrical engineering courses, the basics. And then when they are coming coming to the coding part, they'll be studying in every semester, they'll be learning one coding language or one coding hands-on will be there for every in every session, every semester. Then from second year onwards, the students can choose their professional electives in various subdomains. Like one may be interested in general instrumentation, where they will be learning about the fiber optics instrumentation, so robotics and automation, and they may be interested in industrial instrumentation. And students, they are also interested in towards electronics and digital electronics or digital era side, all the devices that are developed under digital era. And then the biomedical instrumentation, like we see many instruments even in hospitals. So from third year onwards, in order to choose a professional elective, we have arranged the courses in such a way that one student can opt one track in the professional electives, though the track is not a mandatory for professional elective. They can choose like general instrumentation courses. They can choose a track of robotics, where they will be studying 4 courses of robotics, 1 per semester from third year onwards. And they can study industrial instrumentation courses, like what are all the practices and industries, instrumentation practices. Under that, they will be studying various processes in various industries, like food industries, manufacturing industries, power plants, like agricultural industries, all these various domains. And there is another track, like they can learn about the computation, embedded systems, where it will be going right from computer networks to processors, advanced process like DSP processors and advanced processors, where they can build small examples of small projects, where they can as well apply Internet of Things. Similarly, there is another track for biomedical instrumentation, where in each semester they will be studying one biomedical instrumentation course, where like biomedical instrumentation, biomedical equipment design, biomedical signal and image processing, imaging technologies, imaging modalities, bioinformatics. All these are they are so arranged like a student can choose a diversified track, so that he can choose his own subdomain as electronics or computers or an industrial instrumentation or a biomedical instrumentation, like that. And in addition to this, they also have a choice to choose open elective in other disciplines, like data science, AI and ML, cyber security, blockchain technologies. Similarly, automotive technologies, there is another track. Like in every from every department, they can choose one track, so that they can get expertise in that domain. So in addition to these, from third year onwards, our students, EIE students, are eligible to opt for minor degree in data science, AI, ML and cyber security. So in that way, like they are very trained in these courses and will be made to attempt these jobs and recruiters. So it's a very highly diversified. The curriculum itself is highly diversified. That's what I mean to tell. And as if Madam told, like our students are placed in various sectors.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I answered.
Yeah, you have answered very well about electronics and instrumentation. That's the thing which I have started off. I said every industry requires an electronics and instrumentation engineer, whatever might be the industry. So I think most interesting part is most of the electronics and instrumentation engineers have become entrepreneurs, especially from VNR. So which is again another proud achievement for this department. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the insights about electronics and instrumentation. Next, I would like to go to the branch of engineering, that is computer science and engineering, data science, cyber security, and artificial intelligence and data science. So making decisions based on data is like having a superpower, and data scientists are considered to be the wizards who make it happen. So data science and AI go hand in hand, and as technology becomes further ingrained in daily life, cyber attacks continue to threaten the businesses. So the question is, how do you equip your students with the necessary skills in these fields which are poised for rapid expansion and high demand?
Good afternoon, all of you. Thank you very much, Madam, for providing this great opportunity. In our department, we have 3 different programs, cyber security, data science, and AIDS. If you refer National Education Policy document or NASSCOM Futuristic Skills document, they named these 3 skills, cyber security, data science, AI. These are the futuristic skills. Yes, related to data science, earlier people used to say data is an oil. Then people are saying data is currency. Nowadays people are saying data is gold. Maybe few days back, maybe few of you or many of you might have seen an article on NVIDIA. That article says NVIDIA capex is almost equal to Indian GDP. That is the power of, actually, what is the NVIDIA's power? NVIDIA's power is, for that matter, take any MNC company, power is data. Take any branch of engineering, at the end of the day, we will end up with some sort of data. This is a department which has got so much of significance. For example, if you take our curriculum, as per National Education Policy, we designed this curriculum as per National Education Policy from first semester. If you go through the curriculum, from first semester to 8th semester, we start with foundation courses, and by the student reaches 8th semester, they will have advanced skills in that particular BTech program. For example, if I take cyber security, for cyber security, number theory is the basic thing. We start with number theory sort of things, introduction to cyber security, and computer networks, ethical hacking, advanced ethical hacking, platforms and system securities, cyber forensics, all the courses which are required by industry. We designed curriculum with a continuous consultation with industry leaders in that particular domain. For example, even in data science, from first semester itself, there is a course, Introduction to Data Science. We starts with basics in first semester. By the reach 8th semester, people are studying recently published papers. For example, in deep learning, in 8th semester, they used to study papers published by research labs, Microsoft research labs, advanced topics. I'm sure we can say that this is the syllabus, industry ready syllabus. That may be data science, that may be cyber security. This syllabus is appreciated by most of the industry people. Even we validated this syllabus with the different industries like Wells Fargo, Valero organization, industries like that. In our in our BOS, we have people from Microsoft, TCS, IDRBT, university professors. This is the syllabus, this is the curriculum which is appreciated by many industry experts as well as academia. For students, we have different clubs. For example, for cyber security students, we have VJ Garuda Vigilance Club. For example, for data science students, we have VJ Data Clusters. If someone is interested in learning coding skills, there is something like VJ Hack Slash. If someone is interested in learning AI related things, there is a VJ Create in AI. This is one of the best department. Even if you compare our curriculum with the top most institute in India, our curriculum is one of the best curriculum. We have got good expertise. This is a department, actually in National Education Policy, there is one strong recommendation. One has to build digital content. This is the department which has produced 1,000+ video lectures on recent subjects, from fundamentals to advanced concepts. We used, in our department meetings, we used to say, the sky is the limit. There is no limit. There is no limit to grow. You can find a happy learning environment in this department. Thank you, all of you, for giving me this great opportunity.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for emphasizing the relevance of data science in the current contemporary world. And I think being another branches or another department which is with emerging branches like data science, cyber security, AID and all these things, I think they have fared pretty well in terms of placements also. this year. So the first batch has passed out in this latest year only. So I think they have fared very well coming to these branches of engineering. So next I would like to go to information and technology. So information and technology has absolutely transformed our daily lives as well as the way we do the businesses, and often play a central role in overall enterprise operations of most companies. So information technology experts are high in demand, making these careers rapidly growing and lucrative. So how do you, sir, how do you ensure that your students unfold the best career opportunities, leveraging the skill set that is obtained as part of their course?
Yeah, good afternoon to you all. There is one constant in the world at all the time, which is none other than the change. Change is the constant. That is the motivational factor to define information technology that deals with computing devices, software, programs, data, information processing and storage. It mainly deals with information and communication. Information technology is the word having the appreciation with respect to the solutions provided to great many contexts. Information technology is the course to be designed, delivered to meet the requirements of society and the industry as well. It is more frequently happening, and the frequency of changing the curriculum is higher than any engineering discipline, with the only one reason is that the change is required. The end user is not satisfying with the facility they have right now, just like why you are changing the mobile versions. IT is like selecting the device, selecting the dress based on the season and based on the requirement, with the configuration, with the features expecting from that. We, the department, are having 43 faculty with the 17 PhD holders. I can proudly say that there are 2 faculty which are recognized as top 2% by Stanford University based on the industry and academia collaborations, and as well as the research conducted and the publications are published in the way of recognition for citations. So, based on the industry need, the curriculum to be designed and should be delivered to satisfy the end user to the ready level. There are 2 aspects here. One is eligibility of the faculty. Second is how we are changing the curriculum that meets the society and the industry. I can say that the faculty are well experienced with the qualification required, and we are ready to gear up their qualifications based on what emerging technologies are coming into the domain, and we should be ready first of all with the qualification, then we start delivering the courses to the students. Part of training learning processes, we have the habit of students are allowed in the part of sharing the faculty research, working for the sponsored projects, learning for the project-based aspect, and publishing and presenting the outcomes from all these exercises in national and international platforms. The students from IT department are presented their research outcomes in well-esteemed organizations and the global and national platforms, and which are recognized. So, with the eligibility of the faculty and the qualifications are required, and we are delivering the content to the students, and they should be ready for the market finally. And as part of preparing our curriculum, we do have the frequent interactions with the academicians from the premier institutions like NITs, IITs, and we have the interactions with the industry people who are coming from different disciplines, different designations, and giving the suggestions to prepare the course structure and to prepare the content for each course, and they are giving the inputs to introduce the content which will be ready for the industry, and then the coin called contemporary solutions. So with these interactions, we are able to prepare the updated curriculum. With the eligibility of the faculty, we are able to deliver it to the students, and I hope that our students are able to be a sustainable socio-economic of the nation with the vision of VNRVJIET. We are ready to have the resources to be provided through which the happy learning takes place. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for those words about information and technology. So as sir was telling, so they have two faculty who are in the top 2% of the scientists, the expertise what sir was talking about. So it's not just one department, we are talking about all departments, and probably you might have seen with the discussion that has happened across all the domains. So there is something which is common to all, there is something which is like interdisciplinary kind of thing which is working out in a very good direction in VNRVJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology. So thanks to all the heads of the departments who have spared their valuable time today for this panel discussion. I do hope that there had been a lot of insights for you on this. So now the floor is open to you as parents. So you can use this opportunity so that you can ask some questions related to any of these branches of engineering which is of your choice, which you want to ask. Any doubts if you have, you can put forth the experts who are here. Utilize this opportunity because these kind of opportunities do not come again. So I think if anyone has got a doubt, yes sir. Srinu, mic unda inkote? Mic inkoti unda? Shailja madam, Raj Kumar evanu. Yes sir.
So first of all, I would like to thank for such a wonderful discussion, and I think the entire team, and the passion at which, I think even though it says match your passion in the context of students, but I think the entire faculty has presented, I think it's really wonderful out there.
Thank
Now-
you sir.
Now there are multiple references of minor degree mentioned by various faculty members. How or when it does fit in the journey, and the student have any, can they choose any area of the interest, or is it only in the there are some limitations there?
So you are asking about how the student can?
So in the context of minor degree,
Yes sir.
when or how does it fit in the journey, overall journey of the 4 years? When does it start or when does it
Yes
end?
sir. So it generally starts in the 3rd year. Okay, so the minor degree is like you have to do some additional credits. So the total BTech course is for 160 credits. So as part of minor degree, they will have to do 18 credits as an add-on. And these credits distribution will be across a span of 2 years, that is 3rd and final years, spread across 4 semesters.
Okay.
Okay, so if they are able to do these additional courses, so in the final degree, whatever they are getting, so it will be reflected onto the degree. For example, if they are doing some BTech in EEE, for example. So BTech in EEE with minors in AML or data science or cybersecurity, whatever you choose from.
Okay.
Okay, so that is how the minor degree is going to be reflected onto the degree, which will open up more chances. It gives a lot of value addition to the courses, whatever you are doing. And as mentioned by all the heads of the departments, I think you can realize the fact that these contemporary technologies have a role in each and every core engineering domain. So in that way also, that helps.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So anyone else? Yes, sir. Shailja madam, munduku ranడి koncham. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, head of departments. I think that was really insightful. And we as a parents, as well, are anxious about where our students should actually get placed or actually get into these colleges. You really cleared out most of our doubts that we had. So my only question that I would have is, what kind of internship opportunities that, because as you said, I think most of the faculty talked about, the industry collaborations. But what kind of opportunity that the student has from an internship perspective, and when does it start?
Yes, sir. Anyone, any of the head? Yes, sir.
So this is part of the curriculum of all the branches of engineering. At the end of first year, all students have to undergo the field project is there. At the end of first year, that is mandatory part of the curriculum, all branches of engineering. And at the end of the second year, again they have to go for internship. That is also mandatory during the summer. And at the end of third year, they will do mini project. And at the end of the 4 years, anyway they have to do the major project. These four are common for all branches of engineering. This is part of the curriculum. Either student can choose the industry to do internship or field project, whatever it is. Otherwise, we help them to choose the industry. We place them in any of the industries. So for the internship, there are the different field project is at the end of the first year, internship at the second year, and mini project at the third year, and major project during the final year. So these four are mandatory and part of the curriculum. All students, irrespective of the branch, they have to undergo all these four courses.
Yes, someone else who would like to ask any question? Shalja, madam? Hello? Yes.
Thank you very much, madam, for giving us a very good insight.
Ma'am, can you raise your hand? Oh, yeah, thank you. It's okay, ma'am, please sit down.
Thank you very much, madam, for giving us such a wonderful insight about all the branches. Actually, my question is, this is the syllabus. As I heard in the discussion, you said that syllabus is designed by the college. So is this not affiliated to JNTU?
Affiliated to JNTU only, ma'am. We do have, as an autonomous institute, we do have academic flexibility. Okay, wherein we can have some things which we can put on, especially in terms of elective courses, which we offer in the third and final year actually. Most of the curriculum we follow the affiliating university, but being an autonomous institute, we also do have certain percentage of curriculum which we will have it on our own based on the recommendations that are being done in the board of studies, either from the industry experts or the academic experts.
Okay. Exams are conducted by again the university.
No, exams are conducted by us.
Okay.
So we do have a system wherein the question paper comes from external, as well as evaluation also goes to an external college.
Okay.
Yeah.
So degree is awarded by?
Degree is awarded by institute.
Institute
With the JNT affiliation.
JNT affiliation. Okay. Okay. So it's a combo, like you have combination of JNTU as
we are an autonomous institute.
Okay.
As I told you, it's affiliated to JNTU.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I thank all the HODs for providing such a wonderful insight. I have two questions, ma'am.
Yes.
The first one being, I understand that children can take minors from third year, and if a student is from ECE or EEE, if they're interested in computer subjects and they've taken AI or ML as their minor, are they eligible? Are they given equal opportunity along with the computer science students in placements? That is my first question. And the second question being, is there equal opportunity for the ECE students to go abroad and pursue their masters along with the computer science students? The question is, are the universities rejecting electronics and communication students if they want to take up computer subjects in abroad?
I can answer your question, madam. No university rejects the application of electrical engineering as well as electronics engineering student who want to pursue their masters in computer science, right? All are eligible, equally eligible. And another thing is taking the minor degree which starts from third year. They have the fundamental setup right from first year itself. They learn the fundamentals of coding like problem solving skills through C programming, data structures they learn, Python they learn, and they learn the whatever preliminaries are required to go ahead for the emerging technologies like artificial intelligence or data science. That background is already set, which is common to all the student and all the branches. So they can very comfortably they can take the minor degree whichever field they require. They can apply to their own engineering branches, own core branches if they learn the minor degree. And coming to the placements, these all branches are considered as circuit branches. So all companies which they come to the campus, they equally give preferences to all the branches.
Yeah, I think one second.
Ma'am, coming to your second question, ma'am. Maybe recently also some of our students are going for this MS, ma'am. They said that the feedback is since as part of either open electives or as part of minor degree, they are covering few subjects related to CSE, ma'am. So that's where they have edge. So they are covering those, ma'am. Yeah. They are eligible for CSE related specialization.
So most of the foreign universities or where you are talking about higher education, so generally they specify the prerequisite subjects actually which are required, and most of the time all these branches of engineering we do cover all these prerequisite subjects either as part of their course or either as part of electives or either as part of their open electives or minors. So there is till date we didn't have any hindrance with respect to this aspect at all at the higher education level, both at MS or at MTech also. Yes, anyone else who would like to ask?
Yeah. This question is to Mr. Rajapesa, sir.
Yes, sir.
What are the, you are telling that you are training the students in the satellite designing like that means EC, right? EC, right? Okay, what are the courses you are offering, who are aspiring to do their MTech or MS in the spatial engineering technologies?
Just can you repeat, sir? Your what?
Suppose one student wants to pursue his MS in spatial engineering technology, right? Like SpaceX or NASA, you want to go to collaborate with NASA, anything. But what type of basement you are giving in ECE?
Yeah, so as I told earlier, we have a tracks, professionality tracks, where one of the track is related to communication. So basic courses are covered as part of normal first year, second year courses, sir. In addition, if he is interested in only communication field, he can choose that the track, so that he will cover all the related subjects in the track, sir. As I said, satellite, microwave, even radar. So all those courses are part of the track, sir. So he can cover. In addition, as I told you, he can take project in the domain itself, so that he are more specialized in that. In fact, one more thing I forgot to mention, we do conduct even gate level training in our department, so that he will also get some competency in that basics also. That also help them in go for either MTech in this India. Okay, sir.
First and foremost, I would like to just add on to that. We do have research interest groups, as the sir was mentioning, where the faculty, based on our faculty expertise, we are grouped into few things. Like I belong to microwave engineering domain, so there will be some group of subjects where we do the projects also. We allow the students to do the projects, okay, and they are passionate about satellites or related things also. They can do their project work in that, and there are many platforms where they can explore their skill set also, like hackathons and all these things which are conducted at national level. Or for example, in EC, I have mentored a team where they have got a Smart India hackathon at the national level which was organized by MHRD, where they have grabbed the winner's prize. So there is a problem statement given by the PSUs where they give you the problem statement, they expect you to deliver a solution or propose a solution. So EC students, I have mentored a group of EC students who have won the prize at the national level. So like that, it depends on their passion of interest. Based on that, they can approach the faculty concerned who is specialized in that domain, and we do guide them in that direction. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am, core engineers are getting the jobs in core segment or is a different segment?
Yeah.
Like EC students are getting the jobs mainly on myself.
Yes, sir.
In the EC or other domains they are getting?
Sir, there is a possibility or scope to get the jobs both in core as well as in the software also, all the branches. If you are asking specifically about EC,
Yeah.
already I have mentioned that. See, we have got placements in Synopsys, we have got placements in Qualcomm, we have got placements AMD, we have got placements in AMD. So these are some of the core companies which are associated with EC domain. Okay, similarly, our students are also into Deloitte, Capgemini, TCS, everywhere. Okay, so all the software listed prominent companies in Hyderabad and around. So we do have the EC students working in these industries also.
My intention is at least 50% of the jobs are getting in core or not. So we need some inputs.
Yeah, not at that 50%, sir, but
Yeah.
we are moving in that direction.
Okay.
So recently we started this VLSI training for present secondary students. 87 students are going in that VLSI training. So hope they are automatically move into VLSI domain only.
Okay.
So we are towards that, but as of now we can say 20 to 30% is core, remaining
Okay.
mainly are software.
Okay, thank you for that.
But we are toward the journey.
Okay, maybe this will be changed after 4 years.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I said. Told you,
Yeah.
Government of India also focusing on this this semiconductor technology.
Okay.
So even we are planning to start this one more training on MBA related.
Okay.
So on this 5G also we have Center of Excellence in 5G.
Okay.
So we are moving toward that. So soon we are expecting a lot of core jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you are really keen on knowing about core jobs, let me tell you, even the NITs and IITs also don't have more core jobs. Okay, so it's a fact which has to be agreed upon by everyone. But the thing is that it's not unlike, you can't say there is no core job. There are always core jobs. But the thing is that it depends on the passion of the student also. Okay, and it also depends on the interest of them. If they really want to look ahead towards core jobs, they can always get it. On the campus, we are trying to get mostly all the branches are trying to get core jobs. Okay, so but as sir told, it will not be like 50%, it will be less than that. Sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon all of
Let
you.
me finish.
So thank you all for for a valuable time to explain to all of us the prospects that the students can have if they pursue each and every department. Thank you very much for the time. So the question that I have is, my son is interested in pursuing career in, or specifically interested in green and sustainable technologies. So which department would be the most ideal department, and what would be the prospects, job prospects, if he is specializing in green and sustainable technology?
Now you have given a difficult question. Green and sustainable, every HOD will jump at this. Every HOD will like to jump at this. But let me pass it on to civil department.
Sorry, he is actually interested in electronics as a base, but then he wants to go into, wants to further develop into green and sustainable technology.
Yeah.
So what would be the most ideal thing? I'm sorry for confusing all of you.
No, basically all our efforts are towards the sustainable development. It can be civil, mechanical, EEE, ECE, EIE, all branches, even computer science also. So we all, as a combined effort, we try to contribute as minimum carbon footprint. So all our efforts will be like that. But coming to the electrical and electronics engineering department, we have research centers, sustainable energy technologies. So where we work together with with collaboration with the mechanical department, with the automobile department, with the ECE department, with all, because we work with you might be knowing, one student along with the combination of all department, he has developed a hydrogen bike. So hydrogen bike, which is a substitute of it is another version of sustainable development. So hydrogen, when it comes to the fuel cell, we have to collaborate with automobile department. When it comes to the converting into the electrical power, obviously electrical engineering department is there. Like that, collaborative efforts is there. So we all work towards the sustainable development.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Thank you for each and everyone. My question is regarding the placements. So suppose if the student is from EEE or ECE background, core ECE or EEE, and he or she also has some minus in IT, like AI or cyber security. So during placements, when the companies come, like when the software companies come and also companies like AMD and Qualcomm, when they come, do you give the choice for the students to select the company, or the companies, I mean, you put all the students together with all the companies?
Sir, madam, actually, the placement and training is basically done for all the students, okay? But any company who is coming for a placement basically stipulates certain conditions. For example, they give certain inputs like, we want a minimum CGP of this much, first academic wise, then they put them through a written test if required, or they go through an interview point. Okay, so it all depends on how the company looks at the candidate, okay, rather than the candidate choosing. It's the other way. Company only shortlist the students from a bunch of many students, okay, and once they are through the written test or through the interview, so that is when they will get to know how the student will fare, and based on that, the placement, and depending on the potential of the candidate, the pay package will be decided.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Hello? Yeah, I have one small question, madam. I was going through the CSC curriculum for the first year, and I'm pretty sure it will be the same for all other streams as well. There are subjects like engineering, drawing, physics, chemistry. Do you think they're very much relevant for CSC stream students, or is there a plan to change that and replace with any better subjects?
Yeah, sir, like we don't want to restrict the students only into the coding aspects. We want the students to flourish in the chemistry domain, the physics domain, and all these things, because the research perspectives in all these angles is, they start applying things in the third year. They understand the importance of all such subjects by the time they reach the third year. Because no more we can publish papers just on the normal latest technologies and etc. They have to go for the cross-domain things. That's where the research starts, and a lot of research is required. I think we have seen that inevitable during the COVID-19 time also, that students should know all about chemistry, students should know all about physics when it comes to launching satellite and all. So that's why these subjects have been introduced for the students, and if they are interested, they'll go in those domains, otherwise they'll stick on to the core subjects of CSE. It's like giving a choice for them, so that they'll not repent that they would have learned chemistry or they would have learned physics, sort of things.
Yeah, I appreciate that, madam.
Yes,
but giving a choice could be in the form of electives as well. And why this question came up is because when you compare
because now you are looking at sustainable goals and all, so we wanted to orient the students to in that direction also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, thank you for this interaction. It's quite informative. I have a question on the the internship process. Okay. So when it comes to internship, I think all students must be, they want to go to the best industry. Okay. So what is the selection criteria when you send people for the internship?
See, students either pick up their own internship, go to their relevant industries, but industries do come at the second year level, and they host hackathons, they host interviews based on the CGPA. As ma'am said, CGPA plays a vital role for them. And once the basic level of scrutiny is done, they offer paid internships right from the second year, like JPMC, Amazon. A lot of our students are being paid with nothing less than 1 lakh and all. So it depends on the student. They have to orient themselves towards what is a paid internship they are supposed to work. And of course, the department supports in the training efforts to reach to those levels. The rest all, it is the students who are supposed to take it up. We definitely make sure all the students who got the paid internships address the students in the first year itself, like how they can be aligned to get a paid internship, and all those inputs the students will give them very clearly, like how they should perform in academics, where they have to work hard, what is the online platforms on which they have to work, which will definitely get a good paid internship for them in the corresponding industries. So this sort of legacy is being continued, and that's how the number of paid internships have been increasing over a lot of time. Thank you.
Okay. But you mentioned that they get this opportunity in the second year or even the first year. So what will be the duration of this internship? I mean, does it go parallel to your academics, or it's a fixed period?
So I just wanted to tell you, like, there are certain paid internship one of our students got in US, and we have that academic flexibility for such sort of students who has more, duration is more, depending upon the quality of the internship. That the academic flexibility is given to the students. They are allowed to write the exams on their convenient durations. This flexibility is there for the students.
In the second semester of 4th year, they can go for a complete 4 months internship, sir.
Okay, the last year.
Yeah, and coming to, sir, you were mentioning about engineering drawing for computer science and elite branches. The basic engineer should have some visualizations so that they can pursue their applications in future in the projects also, how everything looks like, even the synergy between the computer science domain engineer and the core engineer, because many of our students are also going into construction sector working with CSC students. So how the things are going to look like in different perspectives, different directions, the visualization has to be there. So that's why a lot of brainstorming has been done, as you were mentioning about whether to keep engineering drawing in the CSE lead curriculum or not. So we all thought that that is a requirement for visualizing the things in the form of drawings. So that is a basic requirement being for being an engineer. So while doing some projects using design thinking also, they need to have such sort of visualization. That's why we have retained that engineering drawing for CSE and lead also. Thank you.
One more question. This is like nowadays most of the students, they want to pursue their education in abroad in good universities, but there is a lot of competition because you have to build a profile to get selected into these top universities abroad. How does the college help the students to build their profile so that they get selected in a best university?
Yes, sir, we understand. Right, like ma'am was mentioning before, we have research interest groups in the institute, which consists of faculty, external expert from the industry and academia, along with our students. So right from first year, if any student wants to collaborate with any of the faculty or research group, they are very free to collaborate with that group. So they can see every department has a display of what are the research interest groups, what are the works going on there. They can collaborate with them. We advise them to come up with a research paper, let it be a review paper or experimental paper. Let them publish a paper, let it be in the conference or in a journal, so that they can strengthen their profile along with the skill set what they are going to work further. So if they have few papers, when they go for their higher education abroad, definitely with some publications they will get some fee waiver along with CSE, EC, everybody, sir, even civil engineering and all, everybody, they are going to have 2 publications. Lot of fee waiver is there in their tuition fees, sir. So even participating in the professional chapters also will let them, so we'll guide them so that they can improve their curriculum, strengthen their curriculum in such a way that they have some research publications, participation in the activities of the professional chapters and all, so that they can be easily selected and they'll get some fee waiver in that one. Some of the students have got full fee waiver also. Thank you.
Just wanted to add on something, we are into MOUs with foreign universities. As on today, we have gone with State University, Virginia Commonwealth University. So they are coming up with a model, like they wanted to give a set of projects to the students, and if they do very good, they wanted to waive off everything and take them for MS and PhD programs. So we are initiating it, and the projects are in pipeline, so we're just working on that. From CSE department, we are directly collaborating with Virginia Commonwealth University, where the fee is very less when compared to the private universities in USA. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So I would like to mention on this point, so we do have a global relations office in the campus, so where we take care of these requirements of the students who want to pursue their higher education abroad. So we do give them support and guidance from our end, and also we have a very strong alumni network who do a lot of hand holding for their juniors also to get into prestigious universities or Ivy League universities. So there is a lot of support coming from our end also, and guiding the students also.
Okay. This question is me here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With regards to the latest branches, like for example CSC, AML, CST, CSC, AIID, so these are not recognized by the National Board of Accreditation, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. But what is the timelines that you're going to apply for these courses to be recognized by the NBA? And what are the prospects or any other
Yes, sir.
issues
So-
that the students would face long term?
Yes, yes, sir. So there has to be two branches, which are two batches of students who have to pass out from this branch from their inception year. Then only we can go for accreditation. So that's the only reason why we don't have accreditation for these courses. So as I said, recently we had one batch who passed out. So next batch, as soon as it passes out, they are eligible to apply for accreditation.
Hello. Ma'am, thanks a lot for the really very insights for the discussion on the engineering. Thanks for that. I just want to understand that whether you have any, you nudge the students for the entrepreneurship, that also any incubation hubs are there here?
Yes.
Any, could you touch upon that?
Yes, sir. So we do have an entrepreneurship development cell where we have a lot of grooming coming from our end related to the entrepreneurship. So there are a lot of industry people who come to us and deliver guest lectures. We do have a part of the course only, we do have entrepreneurship is part of the elective courses which they have, all the branches do have, okay. And also they also have a minors program which is innovation and entrepreneurship. So that is also one possibility where they can go ahead with. We do have VJ Hub where we provide some space to the students if they are really interested in pursuing with their idea. Okay, so if they have a very good idea, we provide the seed amount from the institute, okay, and the student can work on that idea and they can build their prototype in the VJ Hub, whatever space we provide for them, and they can take it ahead to build into commercial product also. So there is a lot of opportunities being opened, and related to the paperwork, related to the patenting or related to the product development also, if any support is required, the institute always is helping them, okay. So there is an IPR cell also which helps us in this, okay. So entrepreneurship, many of our students are very good entrepreneurs. I gave you the case of mechanical student Kaustup. So there is a student from EC also. So there is a student from, many students from EIE. So every branch of engineering have got some entrepreneurs coming out of their branch actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you. I have two questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First question is actually how do you prepare, because
On challenge, చూడు.
yeah. Thanks for your insights.
Yes, sir.
Okay. My first question is how do you prepare the students to adopt new technology? Because
Sir, you are not audible, sir. Can you please be loud?
how do you prepare the students to adopt new technology? Because these days our technologies are evolving. Right? Take example AML, rapidly evolving. Okay, how do you prepare your approach to adopt the new tech advancements? Anything is coming.
Sir,
Okay.
yes, sir.
My next question is, I'm keep hearing in all colleges, second year itself, third year itself, they're doing internships, right? And they're keep on continuously doing internships 1 year, third year and fourth year also. But how do they manage their subjects and internships?
Yes, sir. Sir, I would like to answer your first question. So when we said artificial intelligence, machine learning, so all these evolving technologies, so these are basically being offered as elective courses by few branches and as well as open electives for the other branches. So it all depends on the student's interest. If a student is really interested in these evolving technologies, so he has a choice which he can make either by selecting those elective courses from the pool of program electives or from the pool of open elective courses. So that possibility or that choice is basically from the student perspective. We don't mandate these subjects, but we make sure that they are given the right kind of opportunities to take them if they are interested in it. Okay, so that answers your first question.
1 second.
Yes.
That's okay, but those electives are fixed because tomorrow other things also may come, right?
So, no, it's not only about elective courses. See, we keep changing the elective courses. These are all recommended by the Board of Studies. Okay, so wherein, as I told you, we do have the presence of industry personnel who keep giving us advice on what are the latest things which a student has to be gaining knowledge about to be industry ready. So that is one thing. Certification courses is another thing where we always give 2 certification courses which they have to finish during a span of 4 years. So that is one aspect. So these two basically help them in gaining insights about these latest evolving technologies. So most of, as you told, most of the students are well aware of what are the related contemporary technologies. So based on that only they take their choice also.
Thank you.
Okay. So your second question, coming to your second question, sir, internship is as sir was also talking about, so it is basically starting in the final year only. So when you talk about second year internship, third year internship, these are some things which are only offered to few students who, where the opportunities are more coming from particular industry. So if they are asking for a requirement in the relevant field, and if we think that a student has got a potential or a capability to go ahead with the internship, as ma'am was telling, we do give some flexibility, and it is all dependent on the quality of internship, as ma'am already has specified before. So it's not that all the students are going into second year intern, all the students, but it is basically in the summer break which they go. Okay, after the sem break. It's not during the academic time that they are going into a internship. So it will be generally like a summer internship where the holiday period between the sem break is basically being used for the internship. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead if you have something.
You want to go?
Fine, sir. You can.
I can start.
Yeah.
So let me first Let me congratulate all of you for being part of the team to build such a pride institute, right? Thank you for your time and insights. It's very evident, I think you people have a lot of healthy competition among your departments and multidisciplinary collaborations that you are doing. I think, yeah, healthy competition, that's what I said. So, yeah, and collaboration, right? I think that is what.
Yeah, that will be a good word.
That's
collaboration.
Multidisciplinary collaboration going on. I think that is what helping you people, the way I heard you, helping you people to move up the value chain in to position this institute in one of the top 5 now, I think in the 150 plus colleges in the Telangana or Hyderabad. So that inspires us because with the limited available choices we have as a parent, right? So if you look at, when I heard all the questions and the way you have explained, the way I think we are all dil mange more parents, right? so it's never stops. So being a parent, being a dil mange more parent, right? So I could summarize all of these, whatever you're saying. One is campus life, campus culture, student life, right? So they don't want to settle, right? Because the way the gig generation is, the choices, preferences are changing rapidly, right? And the third is the teaching style. So now I think people are a bit reluctant to 9 to 4 kind of classroom session. They want more gamification, fun learning, so that they can register more, they can discover their passion, right, the way you are talking about. Then the industry readiness. I think you spoke about a lot of things, course-based curriculum starting from the first year, first semester, all that. So it's good. Now if I go, it's a continuous improvement. I think Rajshekhar sir somewhere has said, right? It's a continuous improvement. It's a sky is a limit, I know, right? So you people are doing a lot of good things. You will continue to do that.
So what is something, if I have to take out, move out of this auditorium, and if I can tell some second year student, third year student, okay, this is something your management is going to start something totally unique in these 4 aspects: campus life, student life, and fun learning, or like teaching style, and this industry readiness, right? Is there anything, something new that you people are thinking of starting this year? So if I go and ask third year, yeah, we don't have this. This is a very unique thing. You are fortunate to have this, right? So can you have those ideas? Anything that you people are still ideating that will excite us to see, look forward? Okay, we can also keep asking if we join, or if we make our children join here. Okay, are they really ideating to the implementation, right?
Yeah. Sir, actually, basically, I'd like to tell you, we are changing more faster than the kids, because we are facing the Gen Z kids who are really like, they are not even having the attention span that we had. Okay, so we are all dealing with those kind of students, and they are coming from different kinds of curriculum, because you have given them a school life where you are exposing them to IB curriculum, you are exposing them to ICSE, CBSE. So a lot of different curriculums, different backgrounds, diversity aspect. So these are the students who are coming as an input to us. So we are continuously evolving based on the requirements of the students who are our stakeholders. And our management is such a management who are very keen on only looking into the needs of the students with high priority. Okay, so we have, right now we do have, as you were talking about, I will tell you, we have a tinkering lab which we have started, where the student gets to ideate his problem statement, where they can work on their own. And as you said, right now the third and final years who are looking at this lab, they are thinking that why we didn't have it in the second year, why is that now our juniors are enjoying this perks of being exposed to such kind of things. So like that, every year we do make an improvement. It's a continuous improvement which we make. And recently only we have been a NAC A++ accredited with the highest grade points in the entire Telangana Institute. So we are the only institute which have got the highest grade point. Okay, so though we don't, basically the related to compared to other institutes, our marketing things are very less. Okay, it's only the word of mouth or the alumni based on which the parents come to us for admissions. The demand has increased by leaps and bounds over a span of few years itself. That itself speaks about how we are passionate and how we are very eager to change and adapt ourselves to these technologies and all these things. Okay, I hope this answers. And we are the only institute who are well ahead in the design thinking also. So design thinking is something which we have started way back in 2018 itself. Now the institutes are just starting, we are way ahead. So that's what I said, we have a very visionary management who have coming from diverse backgrounds. So they do keep telling us what are the different things happening in the world, what are the different things happening at the national level. So these things are bound to give us a lot of inputs from them, and in accordance with that we try to style ourselves, we try to see how we can adapt to the changes and all these things. Hope that answers to you, sir. So any new initiative which we will be doing for this year, we'll let you know on the induction day, hopefully. Yeah. If you have any suggestion also, we will welcome that. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Am I audible? Yeah. One constant feedback I see, right, when I speak to few of the seniors and few of the students or employees who join fresh from the colleges, I think what they don't like is this 9 to 4 classroom one-way teaching. I think they look forward for a gamification or a fun learning, and something if you people can really think of it, creative learning, right? So I think that will really help.
Yes, sir.
Because this YouTube learning or like video, I think I heard that a lot of videos are also being made, micro videos are being made. But so glad that I heard that you are evolving faster than Gen Z, right?
Sir, first of all, I don't know whether you have witnessed VNR campus life or VNR student life. It's not like they sit in their classes alone. If you ask most of the students, so they are either busy with their activities like projects, or they are busy with their hackathon preparations, or either they are busy building up something on their own, they are working on their ideas and all these things. So you see that most of the students are like very actively doing something or the other. It's not like you very rarely find in VNR that the student is sitting totally in the class and only concentrating on academics. That era has gone totally. We as faculty are dealing with a very difficult situation, frankly speaking, because I'm saying you, the Gen Z students, they really don't have that kind of attention span to completely sit in the class. If I take a 1 hour class, you will see them that they are bored to death by half an hour itself. So our teaching methodologies also, we adapt a lot of few things. You see, it's not like I just go to the class. We have an initiative called Wit and Will, where we say that what am I teaching, why am I teaching, what are you learning, why am I learning. So these kind of, we have an activity like Togil, and these are, see, we, as I told you, we ourselves, we are adapting to lot of new different teaching methodologies so that the student gets the essence of the courses, whatever we are teaching. So from our side, there is a lot of effort going into that direction to ensure that the student gets the basic skills required for this course. Okay, it's not just a classroom rote learning where you are just using a blackboard and a chalk piece. Okay, so we are gone way beyond that, and I think VNR is specifically famous for that only. The students like the campus life a lot. There are a lot of student clubs which are available in the campus. There are a lot of professional chapters which are involved. So they do a lot of volunteering work. They do a lot of conduction of events. So their leadership skills are built. Their attitude is built. They learn the ropes of leadership very faster compared to the other students. And if you join a student in VNR, by the end of final year, you will see that he has been groomed into an all-rounder, basically. Okay, so that is how we take it ahead. And the students also like it that way. Okay.
Thank you for taking time.
Yes.
And organizing this. I have two questions.
Yes, where are you? I mean.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay. So, is there any provision that the college gives to student to change branch based on their shown potential, either via CGPA or by internship or any other means?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. That policy is not there. It's already, it had been there previously in IITs, that even IITs have discontinued that actually.
Okay. And my follow-up second question is based on your observation, like and that applies both to field project as well as internship and maybe to mini project as well. The companies who are coming and conducting hackathon or any other event to give opportunity for field project, is that open for students of EEE also and other branches, or the companies stipulate?
Definitely, all branches. You ask them their stats, you go to their department page and look at their stats. Each and every branch have been involved in these hackathons, coding challenges which are cracked by ECE, EEE and other branch students also. There is no restriction as such. As I told you, they are being exposed to these kind of courses right from their first year itself. So there is no hindrance for them to not participate in these hackathons.
Okay, no, I understand from college side we are giving the full.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From college side, we are giving the full flexibility, and it's really appreciable. But my question is from the company's side.
Yes.
Do they stipulate and restrict, or based on your observation, they are also open?
None as such, none as we have seen till date.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if any more.
I mean, only I just wanted to thank you for taking time, and especially as a parent, we had two questions: which college to choose and which branch to choose. And I'm actually, as a parent, I'm very happy to see that faculty is very up to date with respect to technology, and you are able to kind of explain the advantages. Basically, there is a lot of longing for CSE, and I think your staff HODs put it nicely. Though they are actually into other branches, we don't miss much and how it is offered. I wish I had this session 2 months back before my kids made up their mind actually. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you. And with respect to projects, I'm curious about the ratio. So many times what happens is when I have a project with 5 or 6 people, we often see that 2 people who do the hard work and remaining students don't actively participate. I'm just curious how the ratio of the project size and how the faculty is actually engaging students?
Generally, sir, we restrict the batch size to be 3 to 4 only, okay? It depends on their interest first of all. And regularly we do keep conducting research, review kind of things where we try to see which student is doing, which student we get to know it through the review. And definitely we don't encourage such kind of a thing where only one student is working, others are dummies. So nothing like that. We do follow up them on regular basis by conducting these review sessions basically, where we try to see what is the contribution of each and every student in the review, and they thereby give their feedback to them actually.
Sure, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, couple of questions. Don't mind me asking too many questions.
Yeah,
Just
quickly,
one.
no problem.
See, as you know that we as parents, handling these new generation kids have been equally very, very difficult. Until engineering or the colleges which we are going to join, we have been hand-holding them very closely, and at least we have access for all the schools until now, a lot of frequent communications with the teachers and all. Now, after joining to the colleges, it's our mindset also that we kind of leave them little loose, okay? And how is it that we have access to constant feedback from the college? That's point number one. And other thing I wanted to know is, what is the ratio between faculty versus students? I mean, do you have a set of focused students which each faculty will be governing around? That's another question.
Yes, ma'am.
And a third question, as you have rightly explained that with the new technologies getting innovated at a very, very fast pace, there are a lot of things by the time what learning they are going to have, and then by the time they are going to come up, how much of a learning they have to take it up, okay? It has to be too much advanced and at a very faster pace, right? So how is the faculty prepared for it? I mean, what kind of a learning process does the faculties undergo so that you are kind of having your own learning hours? I do not know. I mean, what is the faculty undergoing in terms of getting yourself prepared to teach the students? Maybe few of these.
Yeah. First and foremost thing is, we do have mentors assigned to students. So each faculty definitely will be given at least a set of 10 students who is assigned as a mentor for the students, and till they reach their final year, this mentor will be looking into the things related to the student, either in terms of the attendance or either in terms of their marks, what they are obtaining in their mid marks or their external marks, and they keep informing to the parents, they keep updating the parents if required, okay? If they are good enough, going in a good direction, so it's not, they keep just supporting them. So that is one thing. Second thing is, we do conduct parent-teacher meeting kind of thing from the departments, wherein we try to interact with the parents also, on not on a basis of your school level at least, but at a frequency level which is less, which is more than that, okay? So probably in schools it's like every month you have a PTM kind of thing, but it's not that case. But definitely we do provide interaction platforms for the parents to interact with the concerned department heads of the departments as well as the faculty who are teaching them. And it's not like we are restricting you to not come to the college. At any point of time you can just take an appointment prior to with the concerned HOD by dropping in a mail, and you can just come and talk to the concerned HOD related to the issues which you have with your student. Okay, so that is another thing. We always keep you in loop with the credentials of the students also. We do have an online platform where we provide you the logins and all those things where you can monitor your student. And second aspect, as I told you, as you yourself have admitted, so you parents let loose once they enter into engineering. So now it's on us how to put them into a track and make sure that they don't misutilize their freedom also. So that part also we ensure, because we look into the discipline aspect also. So that is also taken care of. So no worries on that also. And I do hope that I have answered your question. Faculty trained, yeah, faculty, see, as I told you, our management is very keen that all the faculty should be updating their skills at a regular basis, okay? So one thing is, most of our faculty, if you look into VNR, I mean any department page, you will find that most of us are doctorates, most of us have a long service in this institute where we have worked for more than 10 years, most of the faculty. Okay, and we, after completing a PhD also, you will find us doing some certifications or doing some publications. We are very research proactive faculty where continuously we need to update ourselves, and I think Sandhya madam.
Yeah, I think, let me tell you, this is the only institute that I have seen which spends lakhs on certifications. Here we have, for design thinking, we have around 7 faculty members, and for each faculty it has sponsored 2 lakhs for the certification from MIT Sloan School, and that's a PG diploma of 9 months, and almost 14 lakhs has been spent on the 7 faculty members. We also have faculty members, like as I told just now before in my interaction, we have around 5 to 6 faculty members who have been trained in specifically AIML with the Texas University, MIT. This is also PG diplomas with a fee of around 2 lakhs from IIIT Hyderabad and all. So there is a continuous such kind of certifications, and the management liberally spends money on the faculty if they are keen enough, and they also push faculty in other domains also, like VLSI. I think Rajendra Prasad sir himself is getting trained very recently. So like this, many of us have been trained and are getting trained also.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, one last question. It's almost closing to the lunch time. Yeah.
It's a small question, madam,
Yes,
regarding the replacements.
Yes, sir.
When the companies comes in, right, the categories of the conditions they put, they says that I need more CSE, more electronics ECE, or something like they put it, or it's open for everyone, where all the students can participate in the placement examination where you conduct.
Yes, sir. All these branches are equally eligible. The main things nowadays, the recruitment process itself has changed, where it's not emphasis on a particular branch, it's more focused on the student. Okay, student, how he's updating his skills, how over a span of 3 years or 4 years, how he has built up his resume. Apart from the curriculum, what additionally he has done, how he has done his project work. So all these things matters a lot to the industry rather than the branch. Now branches has become a minimal aspect. It's only the thing which is still there in the heads of the parents only. I clearly assure you, companies have stopped looking at a branch as one thing to shortlist them. Okay, so that has lot changed compared to the previous years. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where if the companies comes and ask only ECE students, I want to conduct placements for, or more of ECE students and more of computer science students, for example, if they need
CGPA as the basic point. So if any branch student is satisfying that academic CGPA point, he is eligible to attend the placement drive.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you, madam.
Only specific product based or core based companies will insist on that. Other than that, no other company insists on that. Yes, there was one more, sir. Yes, sir. We can close with you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's up to you. Yeah, ma'am. What is the process the student who got JEE brain who wanted to join in this institute?
Sir, admission process will clear off in the admission section. Their time is very large. Listen to me.
Went there, but
I'll tell you.
To come here.
Sir, listen to me, sir. Please let me complete the statement. So the entire admissions team is here. We have to go there to answer your query, and the HOD's time is very valuable. If you have any technical things to talk about, we'll talk about. Admission process, we can clear it off at the admission section.
Is it now, or is there any lunch break?
So you will not allow us to have lunch also?
Because I am waiting from last 10 hours.
So you can have your lunch and come back at 2 o'clock, sir. I will answer your query.
I came from DHL.
Okay, sir. No problem. We have a good canteen, so please have your lunch and come back to me at 2 o'clock.
Okay? But my wife is waiting there for me to go have lunch with me. If you can clear my doubt, then I will go directly.
Sir. Okay, sir. You are putting now a pressure point on me. Okay, I will answer your query. So what is your query? Quickly. B category seats?
Yeah, B category seats.
B category seats, JE ranks is the criteria.
Yes.
Okay. So the CRL rank, mains CRL rank will be taken into consideration for giving the seat. The fee structure will be 1,35,000. If you are looking at the cutoffs, I'll tell you, last year we had a cutoff wherein 4,000 was the opening rank for us. All India wide, 4,000 rank is the opening rank for us, the student who is studying in CSE right now. Okay, coming to the cutoffs, if the CRL rank is below 30,000, he'll be able to get CSE or allied branches. Okay, and if it is up to 40 or 50, they can get IT and ECE, and below, if it is 1 lakh CRL rank, they'll be able to get the core branches. Okay, so this is the statistics, and these statistics tend to change based on the applicants. Now suppose if I get more applicants who are having better ranks, your prospects decrease. If you are having less number, your prospects increase. So it is all dependent on how many applications I received that year and what is the quality of students who are coming with the CRL ranks. So that's the reason why we don't publish it out, that's all. Because year to year it keeps changing.
Yeah.
But I think we can close it, sir.
What is the process? Is there?
There will be an application which will be open very shortly. Okay. So you please follow our website, and if you have come through an email notification to this session, definitely we'll be pushing you the email notification and the application opens also. So don't be worried on that aspect, everything will be updated. Thank you all for coming from long distances also. Thanks to all the heads of the departments who have spared their valuable time in spite of their busy schedules. So thank you, sirs, and thank you, ma'am.